I find OneUp trader with after a unsuccessful experience with another company, the funding company. So I doing research in a trading community, and I was recommended OneUp trader. Basically, the rules were the same. However, they did not have a customer service or a phone number or a platform to communicate. They only provided an email address so you could send inquiries, technical support. Whereas OneUp Trader has the community page, the blogs, and the phone numbers to contact OneUp Trader just for technical issues or for account needs. So comparing the other company to OneUp Trader, OneUp Trader takes it all. OneUp Trader is much better than any other competitor out there. It provides a lot more for the same price. It provides a lot more services for the same price. My trading process is very simple. I like to listen to the news. 8 o'clock, I'm listening to the news just to get the market sentiment in the morning. After that, I'm opening my charts. I'm opening my 5 minutes, 1 minute and 5 minute chart along the daily and weekly charts. At the beginning, I guess was part of excitement and emotions to get back in trading, that I have to slow down at a moment and just to follow the basic rules of trading, that you cannot trade based on emotions. You need to trade based on the technical analysis. And that was one of the setbacks I had. And after going back to the basic and referring back to the blogs and the OneUp Trader site, just to get a better feeling. And get as a community, there's a community of supporting each other and helping each other out, giving not only strategies but also the necessary tools to success. And OneUp Trader is providing that. So that was my setback at the beginning. It was pretty emotional. At the beginning, I was a little excited, but I had to step back and then rethink all my process and going step by step and doing it in the proper way. And then OneUp Trader, and let me tell you, the blog helps a lot. Helps a lot. The community, you could even ask questions, and the community and somebody with more experience can guide you a little bit. Didn't have to use that, but I was able to refer to the blogs in case I needed a help. Account analytics was a great step, something that the other company did not have. It did have it, but it was never synchronized. And OneUp Trader, you could actually the account analytics platform. It helps you to stay on track. To help you to see your what you're doing wrong, and in details explain to you what trades and what time and for how long you be staying in each trade, so you don't make that mistake again, especially on the losing trade. I was seeing a pattern, and looking at the accounts analytics was a tremendous help. Account analytics is the best because it helps you to stay on track. It helps you to stay on track on your goal. And this time, as my goal was to pass the test, and accounts analytics helps you to do that. This helps you to see where you're lacking. It helps you to see what you need to do a little more, where to stay away from. And account analytics it was one of the greatest tools. Well, in my particular scenario, the way I leveraged the account analytics, it was to help me identify my losing trades and what I was doing wrong in as far as time. Every time I spend a certain amount of time in a specific position and in a specific pattern or setup that I had, I was losing, and it was showing me every time that I was losing on that specific strategy I was using, and mostly in time after, because my winning trades were in a shorter time frame, and the losing trades I was holding a little too long, and that's when when you have that feeling of, okay, it's gonna go up or it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. It doesn't go any better. And at that moment, when you holding up a little longer, is when you start losing and you say, okay, I give up. I cannot, take more losses after this. So the how I leveraged the account analytics, it was the total trades by duration. It helped me to see my weakness on staying on losing trades. So as soon as I was losing, I should have caught it out so I could have minimized my losses, to cut my losses short, as opposed to having a bigger losses. Well, the sign-up process was the most simple thing. It was actually easier than opening an account in a social media platform or an email account. Yes, it takes you a little extra steps as any other financial product, like opening a bank account. But overall, it's a simple, user friendly software. First name, last name, your information, your email, your address, your method of payment. I mean, it's a simple process, just like purchasing something out of Amazon. It's as simple as register an account to purchase items online or open an email account. After that, after I sign up, I get an email, simple instructions depending on the platform. I was using a specific platform. They give me the specific keys and steps to set up my my account with the trading platform I was using. So as to give it a rating, I would give him 10 out of 10. It was a simple process, user friendly, and very logical. It's not like a complex setup. It's very simple. Just like opening an email account, this is how I open my OneUp Trader. I remember after I passed the test, I called in and say, hey, I reached my goal, and they follow up with me. They send an email saying, hey, here's your contract. Get ready to trade. So that was an exciting part. That was the moment of realization for me when I got that email of welcoming to OneUp Trader. Okay, difficult. I did not find any difficult part on the rules. I mean, rules are rules. We have rules everywhere. For me, it's just a simple thing is just follow the rule, don't break the rules, and account analytics help me and guides me through to do that. The rules are listed before I open the account, and is everywhere in the system. When I go to OneUp Trader, I could get a refresher of what my rules are, and the account analytics also shows you the consistency. So the overall consistency helps you to stay on track. But as far as the rules is concerned, I didn't have any problems. It's just rules, just follow the rules, basic rules. I have no problems either. Rules there is like having an employer, and you have to do things a certain way. If you don't do them, you get fired. This is the simple thing for me on trading. If you don't do follow the rules, the consequences, you might lose again. And the good thing is that if you follow the rules, you setting up yourself for success. There's no other way that you cannot succeed without not following the rules. So the rules are there for a reason. One, to protect you from losing, and two, to ensure you are a profitable trader. The rules are the same. From the same ones you had on the test, that are the same ones on the live trading account. They're basically the same. There's nothing changing. You still have the same rules and commitment from OneUp Trader. Customer service. My experience with customer service was great. Even though I couldn't get a hold of anyone, I always got a phone call back and a follow-up email asking me whether my concerns or whether my issue was resolved or not. I love it. From day one, they only ask for basic information, just to verify you as a OneUp Trader account user. but even the whole times are short, and when when the lines are busy, usually they send you to not to voicemail, but they send you to call. Somebody will call you back. I was fascinated on the fact that I did not provide my phone number, and somebody answered my call. Somebody called me later on. Hey, I see you contact us. How can we help you? So that was great. Somebody that is there, somebody you can count on for technical issues or for account questions. Someone was always there. If it wasn't there, the person will come back to you later. So that was one of the greatest part of OneUp Trader. Another company that I experienced in the past, funding companies, I had that. I only had an email address. OneUp Trader has a phone number, and if you cannot get a hold of anyone, they will call you back. I will trade it the same way I treated my funded account. I will not be making or taking additional risk. I believe the thresholds that I set for myself and thresholds that I was comfortable with are going to help me to continue the success in the live account. So I don't think to be changing the strategy right now. So far, the strategy that I worked, the conservative strategy, it worked for me to pass the test, and probably and most likely I'm going to be using the same strategy once I have the live account. Plan your trade and trade your plan. Yes, and that's exactly what I'll do, because I mean, why would I change my the strategy that is working? I mean, I'm not the person that is changing. I have 5 different strategy. I only have one strategy, and that's the one I apply every day. If I don't see what I'm looking for, I'm not getting in. That's it. My strategy will be the same. I will not be changing from the moment. I will not be changing any strategy on my live account. So the same steps I was taking, the same risks I was taking with my the same steps and risks I was taking with my test account, I will be doing them in the live account. It's the one that guide me through and help me to reach the success. One thing I like about OneUp Trader, if I have to mention only one thing, it will be the customer service side, the support, the help, the coaching. I mean, not as far of coaching and training, but for me the help I receive just to focus on my trade and focus on my strategy. I didn't have time to focus on IT issues or account issues. No, I needed to focus on my strategy, and that's why OneUp Trader helped me a lot. Just to focus on my strategy. I don't have to worry about my account. I have to worry about IT issues or technical difficulties. You guys were always there, always there. Every time I call, if you guys weren't there, I know I was going to receive a call back in the next 15 minutes. And that's what happened. And I mean, that's one of the things I was pleased with OneUp Trader. I was able to get someone on the phone if I ever had a problem. And my problems were just barely none. But if I had one, like technical difficulties, OneUp Trader was there. And that's what I liked the most, that I was able to get a live person on the phone, on the line, and speak what my issues were. You guys provided a lot of tools. For success. Following the rules, using the tools, leveraging the tools. I mean, you guarantee a success. The success depends on every person. You guys are only providing the vehicle. Honestly, compared to other funding companies, OneUp Trader is the best one. I mean, I have a phone number, I have an email if I need to email them, and I have a site. And the social dashboard is another great tool, by the way. The social dashboard. I mean, what else can I ask?